everyone, today I'm here with a video that I haven't filmed before, and it's actually the products that I regret buying of 2014. There's some that I bought last year, but I just kept them and I bundled them all together, and I'm gonna go through with you and just say why I was disappointed in the products. Okay, so first up I have the MAC bronzer in bronze. This was like $40. I did get it from America, and it's not pigmented at all. I know you can build up the color with it, but it's just a real disappointment for how much money it is. I definitely have better bronzers from more affordable ranges, like just my Essence one, which I picked up from Priceline. So this one was a definite disappointment, and they're not cheap, these ones. The next thing I have here is this little e.l.f. eyeshadow quad. It's called a Brightening Eye Color. This is in the color Blue Moon. I did actually purchase another one which is filled with browns, and I purchased them from iKate House for my $20 makeup challenge. These colors are they're really chalky, they look pigmented, but they're just no good. Like, I just wouldn't recommend them. They are all matte, but I just haven't found a use for them. I know that they're only $1, and I guess that they would be good for someone starting out with makeup, but also the shape of the quad is just really hard to get into. I didn't really like the packaging and the product itself, and wasn't a fan of them. Something that has had so much hype over YouTube and everything like that, and I know that it has worked for a lot of people, but it didn't personally work for me. It's the Chi Chi Fabulous and Flawless Foundation. I have the color 7 Medium Natural. I have the first impressions on this if you wanted to go and see what I mean by how I'm disappointed by it. It goes on okay. I don't think it has that much coverage. It definitely doesn't last. It transfers for me. My skin goes oily. It just didn't last on me. It claims that it's oil free, but my face was like an oil factory after wearing this all day. I'm just really disappointed in this one considering all the hype about it, and I wish it did work for me because so many people say that it's so amazing, but it just didn't work for me. Something else with a lot of hype is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. This is in the color Fair. When I first used this, the first day that I used it, I was just like, this is crap. You can still see my under eye circles. I eventually did end up using a lot more than what I first used, and it does work a bit better, but I don't see the hype about it. For me, the Maybelline Superstay concealer works 100 times better. I find that the consistency is like a little bit too thin. Like, I mean, I use it every day so that I use it up because I hate to waste products, but I won't be repurchasing this one at all. Another concealer along the same lines is the NYX HD Concealer. It's pretty much the same story. It has a bit of a different consistency, like, I don't know, a bit more powdery or something, but it just doesn't do it for me. You have to use a lot to get the coverage that I need, and maybe I have really dark circles underneath my eyes, which I do, but at the same time, yeah, it didn't do it for me. Now, here's a product that I purchased in America. It's the WetnWild Megalast. This is a liquid lip color. Click on my Hyper Pink. This is like so pigmented. It's so crazy pink. It goes on beautifully, stays on, and it is great. However, it doesn't come off. That is the only thing that I don't like about it. It stains your lips like crazy, and it's very hard to actually even get off. Like, even with makeup remover, I find it very hard to get off. I haven't used it in any tutorials. Oh, I don't know where that went. I flipped it somewhere, but I haven't used it in any tutorials, and I don't think I will be because I can't get it off my face. This here is the Physicians Formula Glow and Mood Boosting Blush in Natural. Let me just tell you, the packaging, it just got me. It is so cute with the pink and the little hearts and everything else like that. I think it's just adorable. However, the blush itself, it's not very pigmented. You really have to pack it on to make anything of it. It's just a real letdown considering the packaging is just so adorable. I think it's like about $20 or something like that. I don't actually have that many Physicians Formula products, and I haven't really bought any since, so that was a real letdown for me. Here I have the Master Shape Eyestudio Brow Pencil by Maybelline. This is in the blonde shade. While this is a really good pencil, very easy to apply, I find that the pencil is just too soft and it has a little bit too much wax in it. So it really pushes the hairs down when you don't really need them to be pushed down that much. While that's great and they may not move, it doesn't necessarily look fantastic on your face. They are really good for like a beginner, someone just starting out with brows, things like that. But when I've tried something like the Anastasia Beverly Beverly Hills Dip Brow, their Brow Wiz and everything like that. This doesn't even come close. The formula of the pencil is just not on point. I wouldn't be repurchasing that one. Here I have a Sleek palette. This is their original palette, and there's a few things that I don't like about this one. Number one is it's really hard to open, because I don't want to put my fingernail in there because I'll wreck my fingernail polish. So I can't actually open that one by myself. I usually have to get a bobby pin or something else to put in there and kind of wedge it open. So the packaging on these palettes isn't very good for that reason. I don't know if anyone else has that problem. I've damaged my nails before trying to open these. Now this palette is their original palette. They're all shimmery except for this black. I did a date night makeup tutorial, not tutorial, like a get ready with me date night video, and I haven't actually put it out yet, but I really wasn't happy with how the eye makeup turned out. I was using like the pinky colors and I used the browns and I ended up using the black, but like I don't like how the palette works together. It hasn't got enough matte shades, and while they're like really nice pigmented shades, they're perfect for special colors and, you know, eyelid colors and everything like that. You can't just survive on this palette alone. You definitely need other palettes. And I know, being like a crazed makeup addict, well, that's good that that one doesn't even come off, that green one. I know, being a crazed makeup addict like myself, I do have other palettes and I wouldn't ever travel anywhere without another palette. But I find it so disappointing with 12 shades. 12 shades? It cannot offer enough. Do you know what I mean? These palettes are probably like $20 each as well. So this is the Eye Divine Original $594. Another foundation that I have been, like, I mean, it was only $10 on sale when I got it, but I was expecting a lot more from it and it just didn't work for me. It is the Australis Mixit Color Correcting Foundation. So it's meant to somehow correct color in your face and be all wonderful like that. I have a first impressions filmed on it and I haven't put it out yet, partly because I was so disappointed in it. I got the color Natural Beige and I just find that, as I said before, I like a full coverage foundation, and when I try to build up the coverage, I just seem to be buffing it away. Maybe I should be using a beauty blender, but I think I have even given that a go and it just wipes it all off. It doesn't stay on my face, it transfers, it gets oily. I have tried to use it 3 or 4 times and I've taken off my whole makeup and started again. I've only obviously got primer and foundation on, but I've honestly just, it's not worth it for me. So this is something that I will be throwing in the bin and not using again, unfortunately. Something else that has a lot of hype, and I thought I really would have loved it more. This is the little duo, and it's the Nars Laguna and Orgasm duo, and I thought I would have loved Laguna more. Everyone raves about it, but I bought Laguna and Benefit Hoola at the same time. I freaking love Benefit Hoola to death. I'm wearing it today. However, the Laguna, I don't know what it is, but it's, for me, it's like, it's more pigmented than the MAC bronzer, but I just don't love it as much as Hoola. I don't know what it is. And even Orgasm, I'm not like that crazy over. It was a lot of money to, I think it was around $50, $60 to get the duo. And while I'm happy that I got it, maybe I just need to play around with it more, but compared to other products that I've bought, not really worth the money. I have here this Nivea Antiperspirant Dry Comfort Plus Advanced Protection 48-hour deodorant. This deodorant, it sprays on like white paint powder stuff. It gets on your clothes and it does not provide 48 hours of protection. I typically use the Rexona Clinical Protection, and I just buy some spray for when I have fake tan on. I will be throwing this out. I did a little demo in my empties video and it just like sprayed everywhere white stuff. I don't even want to do a demo because it's just going to go everywhere, but I definitely wouldn't recommend this to anyone. Here I have the Rimmel Hide the Blemish Concealer. This is in the color Natural Beige. It's just one of those little stick ones. I have bought the Maybelline little stick ones for years and I just wanted to try this. I got it real cheap from ASOS. It goes on okay, but it comes off really easily. So it doesn't last, it doesn't cover up your pimples all day, which is really annoying. Thankfully, I haven't had to use it that much this year, and I did used to use it in a few videos, but I think I'll just be throwing this one out because it doesn't last on my skin. If you watched one of my clothing and accessory hauls from America where I went to Forever 21, you would have seen this lipstick. It is their Love and Beauty by Forever 21 in Coral Pink. I thought that they looked really good. There weren't any testers there and it looks like a nice color. However, so this is how the lipstick came. It came broken. I haven't actually tested out the formula. I think I've used their pink one and it's not too bad. But the packaging is so cheap and tacky. And I know that they were only $2, but don't waste your money on the Forever 21 makeup products. And a few people actually commented in the video and said, nah, they're just crap products, don't even waste your money. So, and obviously you can't open them in the store to see that they're okay because they're all in boxes and everything like that. Like the packaging looks nice, but it's actually really, really cheap and tacky. And yeah, don't buy these. Earlier in the year, I went on the either brand exclusive or Oz sale, and I purchased a whole range of this Amia Argan Oil Conditioner. I got the shampoo and I got the 2 sprays or whatever they had with it. I started using it and it doesn't do anything good for your hair. Just don't waste your money. I think I spent like $50 on the whole range, and like while that's pretty good for the whole range, it just didn't do everything that it said it was meant to do. It was meant to make my hair more healthy. And I found my hair to be so damaged since I've stopped using the Redken all the time. So I've gone back to what I used to do with my hair, and I actually ended up pouring these out and emptying them, and I popped them in my empties video. And yeah, another thing that I actually haven't used, and if you saw my Target America haul, you would have seen this e.l.f. Kabuki face brush, and some people said that they didn't have any problems with them. If you saw that video, you would have seen me pull out a whole chunk of hair. I haven't washed this brush yet, but I know it was only a couple dollars, but I'm just disappointed in the fact that I haven't even used it yet or washed it and there's hair coming out of it, like bulk hair. So that was a real disappointment for me, and you know what, I may be just the lucky one that got the dodgy brush, but I did get it, so I just wanted to include it. But that is all for my products I regret buying. Now don't take any of this the wrong way, I'm just saying that these products didn't work for me and they were disappointing for me. Doesn't mean that they don't work for you, and some of you may have these products and absolutely love them, and that's great. Like, let me know if you love them or you found a way to make them work for you. That's it from me, guys. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know some products that you've been disappointed in this year and why, and even like hyped up ones that haven't worked for you. They may have even worked for me. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!